It's a fine day here today. Beautiful, sunny, warm, very windy. I've got the windows up because the dust blowing around from the roadways is just unbelievable. It's crazy. Well, I think I've already got my tea, so that's a good part. And I think what we're going to do now, let's go get Vanny a wash. She needs a bath. Okay, we've arrived at my favorite car wash, and what's cool is I did go ahead and get the monthly wash plan feature. Anyhow, so it's pretty cool. I go into my phone, I open up the wash app, and we're gonna start the wash and get a code, and then we'll be good to go. And there's somebody ahead there just finishing, so we'll pull up here and get my code entered. And we're good to go. That's the cool stuff. I need that in my shower. That would be fun. All those different colors. Isn't that great? And of course, I can relax and have my tea while my car is taking its bath. You know, Vanny is going to feel so fresh and clean that, I don't know, maybe something special will have to happen to her in the next few days. Looking really nice back there and comfortable, isn't it? Isn't that great? Look at that. Nice. Home sweet home. Well, something I've got to consider and something I've got to move into doing. I tried to black out these side windows with a couple of different methods, but none were really pleasing me. None were really happy and successful. So I've got to come up with something else. If there's anything you can think of that would be very good to be a blackout for those side windows, provide total blackout and privacy, as well as to be easily removed, that would be wonderful. If you can think up anything, please let me know. I do have a couple of things in the back of my my mind that might work, and I might give those a try in the very short future. Something's got to happen, because to go out at night and stay in positions where there could be stealth involved, you definitely want those windows blacked out so nobody can see in. This car wash that I come to is very close to my home, and in effect I was surprised that it gives such a good wash. I had been going to a professional car wash place. That's all they do, are car washes. And the automatic system, the automatic car wash drive-through unit, was so poorly adjusted for months and months. I mentioned it to the staff a couple of times and they really don't seem to care. So I tried this gas station convenience store location, and they're part of a chain, so they have a lot of locations. And the machines are adjusted very well and much better. Car wash, and you can choose a brush wash or touch free, your choice. Now for the air. It's a little while later, and the temperature is dropping quite a bit. I checked the forecast, and we're looking at nighttime temperatures around 7 or 8 degrees Celsius. Could be a little bit chilly. Right now it's about 14 to 15 degrees Celsius. It's comfortable, but you know, without the right sleeping arrangements, it could be a little bit chilly. So what do we have going on? Vanny is cleaned up and ready to go. Nice bed. Everything should be comfortable. And I think we're going to go for a little adventure tonight. That's where we're going to head out of the city by about an hour or so. And there's a nice rest area that I know that will provide breakfast when I'm ready and tea and coffee in the morning. So Vanny's all ready and clean and good to go. So let's go. A bit of an adventure. We're going to hang out for the night and see if Vanny is ready to provide me with a nice comfortable sleep. Before we hit the road, I'm going to grab a couple of videos off of YouTube and put onto my tablet, so we have some entertainment when we need it. Everything else should be good. I mean, Vanny will be self-sufficient. We have all the power we'll ever need with my 200 amp hour Zoom's lithium battery, so that won't be an issue. Doing good. We'll have lots of entertainment. It's important for myself at this point to select a place to do this nightly adventure in the start, because really I have no cooking facilities in here just yet. I have no bathroom facilities, so I do need to pick a spot that is at least convenient, safe and handy for all of those needs. That's why we're selecting this rest area that's provided by our province. There's food services, washrooms 24 hours a day, people in and out, so it should be fairly safe. The quiet part, I'm not sure just yet. We'll find out if I can get a decent parking spot. Now, I used to drive highway truck for several years, and I've seen many rest areas both in Canada and United States. Some are quite elaborate, others are very basic. But the main thing is you need facilities and it needs to be fairly safe. So let's find out what we get with all of that. All right, so we've made it for our spot for the night, and it's not such a bad spot. It's a little bit noisy, but it's not too bad. A little bit of a truck noise here from the 2 or 3 that are idling behind us, but that's normal. There's a reefer running on that white truck. But the insulation on the van is pretty good. I won't hear too much of that. And there's a highway just behind me there. You can probably see some vehicles moving on that highway. And we won't hear too much from that either, from inside the van. I've got a spot here right underneath some trees, and there is a street light right here and a Starbucks. But I don't think we'll have too much of a bother from that. So overall, I'm happy. We'll give this a go. And my washroom is just on the other side of my van, right over there. Okay, made it into the back of the van. And as you can see, the curtain needs to be attached. So we'll do some of that and then get some of the lights on here. Let me see if I can adjust that. There we go. Nice and comfy. Can turn the brightness of this up a little bit. Although remember, even with the tinted windows, I can't see out, but when the lights are on inside, everyone outside can see inside perfectly. So that's why I have got to get these windows blanked out. So let's change the color of some of these a little bit. All right, not bad. As you can see, lighting in here can do some amazing things. There's a lot of different colored lights. And I've got my turbo fan. It's a little bit noisy, but there, not so bad. Nice good bit of fan air going on. There. A lot of air from it. And I can open a window here too, get some ventilation. Although it's going to be cold in a bit. There we go. Maybe try this one, get some cross ventilation. Yeah. And I'll be glad when I tidy these wires up. Like I said, I think a bit of a split loom will work good on that. Okay. And here's my tablet. I have some shows on it, and I brought my Bluetooth speaker to connect with the tablet so I can listen to that just perfectly.
Здравствуйте. Я просто турист, я не знаю, если можете помогать.
Well, having a good time.
Да, пожалуйста.
Watching some videos here that I downloaded earlier, and it's getting a bit late. It's near midnight here in the rest area, and pretty quiet out there, so I think I'll be shutting down for the night and getting some sleep. We'll talk to you guys in a few hours once daylight hits. Have a good night.
Well, guys, I'd love to be talking to you now from somewhere inside
Well, I survived the night and everything is much okay. Again, it was a very cold night in here. Really cold. I mean, I actually had to pull the blankets up over this empty furred head to stay comfortable. But it was quiet. That was the main thing. Really, there was no noise. Once the sun came up, my black vehicle, specifically around the windows, began to heat up quite quickly. So now it's very warm in here, and it's a good thing I have my little fan. I've just turned it off here at the moment. It has several speeds, but you can't hear very well when it's running with the microphone, so I've decided to not do that. So I'm just going to scoot inside, and there's coffee shops and some food service, and grab some brekkie and relax for a few minutes before I head back towards the big city. And then we'll get the rest of the day underway. Well, breakfast is done. Not too bad. And that's it for this little adventure. I'm now heading back to the city and get things on the go there for this day. Thank you for joining me again. And if you enjoyed any parts of this video, please pop a like and subscribe if you would like to do so. We'll talk to you very soon. Take care.